Good afternoon, guys. Coming to you from Saltville, Virginia. I'm getting loaded here. Might be a little noisy, but picking up a bunch of salt, ironically. Headed down to Columbia, South Carolina. Want to do a quick video today, and we'll do a couple of these. It's going to be outside of the Truckin' 101 series that we're doing right now. But a lot of people are going to ask, especially a huge question I had when I was looking to buy my own truck. So say you decided that you're not going to be a company driver, you're going to go ahead and buy your own truck. If you're a lease, you do have a little variation. You get a Peterbilt, Kenworth with the Cummins or the PACCAR, or you get a Freightliner with DD15. We'll touch a little bit more on that. But I'm talking kind of strictly to people that want to go out to the dealer, private individual, buy your own truck. What is the best truck out there right now? And a lot of people will say, and I agree, oh, you can't say, there's always different scenarios, all that. I'm going to speak from my experience, what I would do. Both of the three trucks that I run are all pre-emission. They have the Cat. I've got a C15. I've got a 3406E Cat, and I've got a Detroit 12.7. Amazing trucks, no problems with emissions. Highly recommend. However, here we are in 2022. These trucks that I have, an 03 and a 99 and an 07. Yeah, the engines overall are good. Yeah, you can rebuild them. Yeah, you can do that. But everything around them is 20, 25 years old. So you got to keep that in mind when people say, oh, go get an older truck, go get whatever. Yes, that's true, but you're going to also have older truck problems. So that being said, strictly the best motor, reliability-wise, not power, reliability-wise, in my opinion, out there in the game that is still in use is the 12.7 Detroit 60 Series. It's not powerful. It can be, but it's not that powerful. I'm in one right now, but it gets the job done. I average between 6.5, sometimes 7, but mainly about 6.5 miles per gallon. Very reliable, easy to work on, and I highly recommend that. Obviously, the Cat motors are extremely good, very powerful, and the 3406E Cat is similar reliability, but it's just more diesel and other things like that. So, but I'm just saying my opinion on that. However, if I were you looking to buy a truck right now in today's game, I would use leverage. These trucks, I paid cash for them. They were great, but man, they nickel and dined me in the beginning. This truck that I'm in right now, an 03 Freightliner, it did not, but I got lucky with that. That was my biggest thing, is that I didn't have warranty, obviously. I didn't have that. So these trucks out here on the road, every other day, it was like $500, $600, $800. And eventually I got them figured out. But I mean, you think about it, like you got $10,000 or $15,000 in just random repairs that really have nothing to do with engine, transmission, or whatever. You're talking about AC lines, like crazy stuff. So if I were somebody looking to buy my own truck today, only truck I'd buy in the game, and not saying there's not other good ones, but just for me, is a Freightliner Cascadia. Yes, a manual is easier, or not easier, but more driver friendly. It's or not really, depends on the driver. You're not gonna have as many issues out of the manual compared to the automatic, right? And it's gonna be easier to replace. But I've had a Freightliner Cascadia automatic and I loved it. So if I were you, I would get a Freightliner Cascadia. The DT12 transmission, they might have updated that, but that is basically Freightliner's transmission. I don't recommend any others unless it's a Eaton Fuller manual transmission, of course. But a DT12 transmission with a DD15 or DD16 engine, Detroit engine. And they've had their share of problems, I'm not gonna lie, but in my opinion, I've had a lot more success and heard a lot more success. I've owned a DD15. And it's just the way to go. And I would leverage that. I'd put 10, 15, 20 grand down if I could. Right now, here we are, what is the day? May 24th, 2022. You're not going to find a truck that's affordable right now. It's just not going to happen. However, the market's going down. Things will become more affordable. And when you do, get you something like that, something that you could leverage, get you something, let's say 400,000 miles, and you're gonna have to pay for inflation prices. I know this is crazy times, but say you get something about 400,000 miles, let's say $80,000, right? Put 20 grand down, you're financing 60. People are like, oh, 60,000. Yes, but that truck, you need to make sure, usually for around that price, when prices come back down, it should come with a warranty. that you can either buy or in the package or whatever from Freightliner. It's usually 2 years, 200,000 miles, covers emissions, engine, transmission. Do not own that truck without a warranty. Do not. As soon as you cannot add another extended warranty onto it, sell it. Get into something else. But you always buy a truck with a warranty. You use some leverage. Yeah, your payment might be $1,500, $2,000 a month, but you can predict how much that truck's going to cost you, because if there are any major issues, you're going to take it to the dealer. They're going to fix it for free. So you need to have a tire fund and maybe a brake fund, and that's about it. And you can predict. That is my biggest thing. My biggest problem out here is that I stack up some good money and then bam, I'd have more issues, and I could but it was very difficult to get exactly the amount that I needed. So looks like they're done loading me here, guys, so I'm gonna have to hop off. But like I said, Freightliner Cascadia DD15, DD16, DT12 transmission, that's what I would go for. Not saying that if you can get your hands on a very reliable pre-emission truck, but we're just talking about people trying to get into the game the easiest way, what I would do. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you soon.